Hey friends, Miss Lynn from the Action Arts and Science program at the Washington Pavilion, and we are continuing our Flower Power unit this week. And this one is a Dr. Seuss inspired art project. And so last month in March, we celebrated Read Across America Week and Dr. Seuss's birthday. And he wrote many, many books, but one of them that has gotten a lot of attention is The Lorax. And you might have read that book or seen the movie. But it's an important environmental movie in that when we don't take care of the environment and the things that are growing naturally, that can affect other things in our lives. And so this is inspired kind of by that story. And so what we're going to do is create a plant or create a tree or some sort of living thing, create a flower, and kind of in a Dr. Seuss way. And so his creations, the things that he made, were very colorful and large and had some kind of weird elements to them sometimes. And so we're going to kind of incorporate some of that. I'm not going to make another one during this video for you because that takes a while, but I'm going to show you mine. And so I've created one in a flower pot, and so there'll be some of those that you can use. There's also going to be some styrofoam bases that you can use to put your plant in. And I've created mine like a phoenix. So the mythical bird, the phoenix that will burst into flames and then regrow from those ashes. That's kind of what I based this on. That's one of my my favorite mythical stories. And so I've used flame colored paper. So I've got all the colors of flames, kind of cut them in a flame shape. Have some flames down here at the bottom. So a pretty simple flower. But one of the key parts of this activity is that you then have to create some care instructions or some information about your plant. And so mine is called a phoenixilium, and the petals will burst into flames before they fall off. So at any point, these, hypothetically, or not for real, but in my world, they would burst into flames and then fall off. And then eventually new ones would grow. So that's kind of how my plant will grow. You need to keep it in a cool and shady place, otherwise the whole thing is going to catch on fire. Okay, so that's the made-up story that I have for it. You might have some different instructions for your plant or some different information. Maybe if you need to feed it something other than water. Maybe it needs something else to be able to grow. Maybe it needs to be stored or displayed in a certain kind of environment. Maybe it needs to be in the dark. That's totally up to you, but I want you to be creative and kind of think outside the box on what kind of plant or flower could I create, and then how do we need to take care of it. So there we go. This is called Imagined Plants. Lots of different materials you'll be able to use. Pipe cleaners, sticks, buttons, beads, and lots of other things that, since it's the end of the school year almost, I'll be honest, I'm cleaning out my closets, and there'll be a lot of extra supplies that we've used before, but kind of thrown into the supply bin to use anyway, just so that we can use them up and not be wasteful. So there we go, Imagined Plants based on The Lorax by Dr. Seuss.